Your triggers in life are your biggest blessings. Your triggers are showing you where you're not free. Let me ask you a question right now. The areas in your life where you currently get triggered, at this next level up in your life, would you be getting triggered by those things? The things people say to you, how you view certain things, how you judge certain people? Definitely not, right? So if you're currently still getting triggered by them now, that is God showing you where you need to free yourself. So for example, if you're going through life and you're judging somebody or you're getting triggered by something within, that's showing you, for example, I was just speaking to one of my clients and he was telling me that as he's on this journey to scale his business, right? He's at 25K a month now, he's trying to get to 100K. He was telling me that when he went back to his hometown, he started to get triggered by people. They started to say things to him like, is there longevity in this business model? For example. And I said to him, my brother, it's got nothing to do with the business model. All this is revealing to you is where you don't believe in yourself. You see, if you get triggered by something like this, somebody says to you, oh, is the business model going to work, right? Cool. How do you know there's going to be longevity in that? Whatever they say. The truth of the matter is, the business model or the external thing may not have longevity. You need to understand this simple concept. We can never control things outside of our control. We can never control how our business is going to operate. We can never control how the market is going to be. We can never control how much money comes into our bank account. We can't control if somebody says yes to a sales call. We can't control that. We can only control the input. Okay? So if you understand that we only have control over the input and we have no control over the output, that gives you freedom. Because if you give it power, you're going to feel powerless. You're going to feel less powerful as a person because you are simply giving power to things outside of your control. Someone else I was speaking to recently, and this is a common thing I see with people, they link the external to give them power. So if they have a good day in business, they feel good. If they have a bad day in business, they feel bad. That impacts their self-image, how they feel, how they show up, which will either allow them to make more money or make less money, to progress more in life or to progress less in life. But understanding the external, again, is showing you who you are. It reveals where you're not free. So if you're going through life and people say things to you that trigger you, like, how do you know there's longevity in a business? Well, there might not be longevity in the fucking business. It's a fact. No, there is longevity in the business. It's going to work. It might not. It might not fucking work, right? I can't control if the business and how the marketplace responds to me. There's one thing I can control. Who I am. My individual self, my identity, my character, my habits, the way I show up, and most importantly, my belief in self. The way you get belief in yourself is not by going out and screaming affirmations, or even reading your vision, or even doing work. The way you get belief in self is recognizing God already put you on this earth because he believes in you. You are already blessed. You are already loved. You are already good enough. Therefore, because I'm loved by God, I'm going to get everything I ever wanted and more. Nothing can slow me down. Nothing is going to get in my way. No body, no thing, no business model, no external thing is going to stop me from reaching my goals. Do you understand this, my people? Identity. The person you see is the person you will be. If your identity is weak, if your identity is rooted in external things, having a relationship, having money in your bank account, how you appear to be, you are fucked. Because at any given moment, they can be taken away from you. Any given moment, and then that's going to impact you. And on my journey, I've had many times where I had a lot of fucking setbacks. But you know what happened? I'm Jonathan Gabb. I'm going to persist. I'm going to win. I'm never going to stop because my goals are for me and I know who the fuck I am. Do you understand me, people? So many of you, the reason you're not fucking winning in life is because you're looking for external validation. But deep down, you fear being rejected. So if the thing externally doesn't work, it might reveal to you you're not good enough. It might reveal to you you're not enough. It might reveal to you you're not the person you claim to be or the mask that you fucking wear. But when you go outside into the external world from the paradigm, I already am. I just want this thing. I want to grow my business. I want to get jacked. I want a relationship. I want it, so I get it. It's a very different paradigm. Most people operate like this. I'll make money, then I'll be confident. I'll make money, then I'll have respect. I'll make money, then X, Y, Z. I'll get in shape, then this. I'll get in shape, and then that. But the problem with this is you're building on a weak foundation. Your whole foundation is crippling you. Your whole foundation is weak. It's not rooted in God. It's rooted in bits of paper and some fucking muscles, my bro. How the fuck is that successful? How the fuck is that building a strong identity? Now, do not get me mistaken into believing that you shouldn't have empowering habits. You shouldn't work out. You shouldn't make money. Of course, I'm a huge advocate for this. You see me doing this myself, guys. But what I'm saying is the foundation is rooted in something that the world, the external things cannot break you. Because it's like the lottery winner who goes out there and they win some money and then it all gets lost very quickly. Because there was not the motherfucker, there was not the person who was able to maintain the fucking money. So if you go out into this world and you're going out there and you're looking for external things to give you validation or to approve of you or to say, yes, now you're good enough. In the pursuit of the thing, you're telling yourself you're not the person who has that. So you will either do one of two things. One is you're going to force your way towards your goals and struggle towards your goals and eventually get there and realize, oh, fuck, I still see myself as this weak person, this person who's not worthy, this person who's not good enough. You didn't win. Or the second thing is you never get to the goal. And the reality is as well, even if you get to the goal, you will never reach your full potential because here's how it works. Your identity, the person you see, is going to be the amount of potential you tap into. So let's say you see yourself as 30% of who you are. You're going to tap into 30% potential. From that 30% of potential, you're going to get 30% of results. And from those 30% of results, it's going to reinforce this is who I am, which is going to be a feedback loop. So you go, yeah, man, I'm going to try this thing. Although I'm not good enough yet, although I don't have confidence, let me try this thing. You try the thing, you get some all right results. You go, yep, you was right. Well, let's just keep trying. No, my brother. Who the fuck are you? First define who you must be and then do what you must do. Who are you, my brother? Who, not how. That's completely mistaken what people fall into as well. They think, how do I get to my goal? If you knew how to get there, you would already fucking be there, bro. The pursuit of the goal is your self-development, your character development, you improving as an individual. God has to prepare you to reach the goal. Do you understand? You guys are out here chasing these external things. Maybe if I get the thing, but in the pursuit of the thing, you're telling yourself, I am not. So the world always shows back to you who you are not. There's been days in my journey, guys, where I'd make obscene amounts of money. So much money, I didn't know what to fucking do with it. But guess what? Didn't change me. Still felt the same. And that slowed me down from making more money because my rule of success was money makes me successful. But then when I made money, it didn't change how I felt. Now my rule of success is my relationship with God and pleasing God and obeying God and his word, because he's always speaking to us. He's always telling you what to do and what not to do. For what should it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Going and following God is the harder path. So many people go out there again, like I used to. They chase these external things. Chase. But at what cost? At what cost? You chase these external things to fulfill these empty voids from within you. They can never be filled, my brother. And you've heard me say this argument before. When you go out into this world, right, when you have a child, when you guys out here watching me right now, you want to have children, you want to have a wife or a husband, right? You want to have family, you want to do these incredible things, yeah? They will not understand what bits of paper mean. Your son, when he's born, will not understand what a bit of fucking paper is when he's born. But he understands love, he understands emotion, he understands frequency, he understands how you make him feel based off of how you feel. Do you guys hear me? How many of you, let's keep it real, you grew up in a household where you had nice external things, but the family in and of itself was not how it should have been. There wasn't love there. You understand? It wasn't a tight family unit. Is that what you want for your kids, or are you just going to keep on bringing the same pain you grew up with into your family? You fucking lost! I'm very passionate about this shit, guys, because growing up, I had to go through this shit, real talk. And I see these fucking nerds, I see these people, they just chase money, they chase these external things, but it's not from God. It's not from purity. It's not from love. So you're going to go into this world, you keep chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing. When will you wake the fuck up and realize these external things will not validate you as a man, brother? They will not change you as a man. They will not give you the validation you're seeking. Only you can give that to yourself through God, through love. And then we go after our goals. Because best believe I'm going for all of my goals. And I have so far in my life. I accomplished every goal I set out to. And now I'm going to accomplish every other goal I set out to. But on the foundation of I love myself, God loves me, and I'm going to give that to the world. Not from, I need more paper. I need more bits of paper to validate myself and finally feel good enough. You're a fucking pussy. I was there for so long, and I am able to even say this to you guys. Because I want to truly help you, and I'm here to change the fucking world. Do you understand, guys? I could have just kept on going and saying to you guys, yeah, bro, how to build a business. Yeah, I guarantee you right fucking now, all of these guys that just chase money, they are not fulfilled. They are not happy. They are not whole within. I guarantee you behind closed doors right fucking now. If they don't know God, they don't know love. Bits of paper can never validate you. That is the matrix, my bro. It's paper. It's literally man-made. So you can accumulate all this wealth. You can accumulate these external things, but it will never change you as a person, whether that's a relationship, whether that is money, whether that is a certain lifestyle. It will never validate you as a person. So stop looking outside of you for the approval. Stop looking outside of you for validation. Stop looking outside of you for love. And realize that you already are good enough. Realize that you already are the person that you want to be. You just have to accept that and tell yourself, this is who I am now. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for one day. One day, it never arrives. If you're doing it, then you are inauthentic, right? You're not being real. You're wearing a fucking mask. You're not being true to who you are. So you're chasing this goal to for what? What's the reason? Think about this. Of course, again, I'm going to emphasize this. We want financial freedom. Of course, we want to be healthy and strong. Of course, we want to have healthy relationships. We want these things, but not from a place of void, not from a place of lack, not from a place of, I'm not good enough, let me prove it to people. It's so fucking retarded. So, when you go through life, you're going to get triggered. When you go through life, you're going to get shown things. When you go through life, things are going to be revealed to you which make you feel less of a person. Lean into that. Understand what's causing that. Understand what is the underlying thing that is being poked at. Because nothing external can ever trigger you. If I say to you right now, you're a purple alien, you're thinking, what am I thinking? What do you mean, John? Because you don't feel at any level in alignment with that. It doesn't match your frequency. You're not, what is he talking about? But if I say to you, you're a fucking bitch, you're weak, you're not good enough, you're going to fail, and that triggers you, well, good, because it shows you what you already believe about yourself. No one can make you feel something you don't believe true. You understand this message, guys? No one can tell me that my message is not the biggest in this fucking space, the purest, the realest, the most authentic in this entire space. Comes from God through me to you guys. I've been sitting here for I don't even know how long right now, pure flow state from the heart. Who the fuck is doing this, guys? Because my message is authentic, and I want you guys to know not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. And this is the fucking truth, guys. This is the truth. Wake up, realize nothing external is going to validate you and give you what you're truly looking for. Only you can give that to yourself. When you get triggered externally, good. Thank you, God, for showing me where I'm not free to get to this next level. There's two ways you can go after your goals. One is you can be a weak little fucking nerd and just chase money. You can achieve money that way. You can achieve success in that way. But are you really successful, bro? If you've just got paper in your bank account, or digits on a screen and paper in your wallet, are you really successful, or are you just a man with money? Or the other way you go after your goal is you walk the narrow path, my bro. You seek God, you seek the kingdom, and that's going to reveal to you all of your pain. It's going to reveal to your ego. It's going to reveal to you your beliefs that aren't serving you. It's going to reveal to you all of the way you thought the world should be when it's not actually that way. That's the real fucking game. That's the real test. And most people don't walk it. That's why it's called the narrow path. Because it's hard to face your shame, your guilt, your anger, your sadness, your judgments on other people. The pain you hold on to, that's where it's fucking hard. Anybody can sit behind a computer screen and press some buttons, my bro. Is it really successful if you've made millions of dollars online, but you're still just typing away on a keyboard all day? But then to say working a 9 to 5 is not successful. No, my bro, you're still in the matrix in your mind because you haven't freed yourself. You haven't freed your soul. You haven't got to know God. So you lost, because the whole game of life is to know God and God to get to know you at an intimate level. Chase bits of paper, my bro. Go ahead. You will make money, but you will feel unfulfilled. You will feel lost. You will feel fucking confused. Mark my words. I done this. Second way you go after your goals, like I said, you take the narrow path. You pursue God. You obey God. He's going to test you. He's going to make you do things you don't want to do. He's going to get you to stop things you shouldn't be doing, businesses, certain ways you make money, certain ways you perceive the world, certain habits that you have, certain things that keep you in the comfort zone. But I promise you, in the long term, you will be rewarded. What's hard becomes easy, and what's easy becomes hard. These guys out here that tell you you need to struggle, you need to push, you need to grind your whole life. When does it end? When does it end? Our natural state is love, peace, and joy. So these men are being driven by the devil. These men are being driven by materialistic external things. They don't know God. They don't know love. God willing, they will find God, but they don't know God and love. The real matrix is the matrix in your mind, and you have to pray to God to renew your mind and create in you a clean heart. This is the only way for true freedom. My brothers, my sisters, I pray this message found you well today. God bless, and no slacking.